everyone, and welcome back to Educated Colin's Snap channel. How you doing? So today we're going to be posting highlights of the Creator Clash finals. I definitely posted some Creator Clash VODs this week, but they didn't do well. You guys basically said we don't like this. So I still wanted to at least cover the finals. So what I did is I did a lot of editing for this one, kind of condensed it down to its essence, and I hope this one is a little bit more palatable for YouTube, and we'll see if I can do more content of this style. In terms of, I get a lot of requests asking about how would I update the Sandman deck, or meta decks, meta reviews. How do I beat Thanos and Shuri and all those really annoying deck lists? I would say I don't know right now. It definitely takes time for me to really understand the changes of meta and to find like a good deck or a good meta build. I basically don't think I have anything meaningful to add to the discussion that's already not out there. So just be patient with that. I don't want to just randomly make random guides and videos that I don't approve of or I don't feel comfortable with. So that's kind of the issue and why I haven't really made a video like updating the Sandman deck. Like I could say, oh, just play this, but then like a week later, that's gonna be wrong. So that's kind of why I'm hesitant on that. So just be patient. But hope you guys enjoy the highlights. Hopefully, it's a little bit better and I get more viewers on these. I definitely spent way more time on this one than the other. So maybe it's there's a correlation there. But that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next one. Then we have Harry versus Dmoney. Was this what I was expecting for the finals? No. Harry's deck is definitely good, but Dmoney's deck I was not expecting to make it there. So you have to credit the pilot, basically. Harry's been snapping turn one the whole time because his deck is really good. So it makes sense to just play for 2 cubes as a baseline. In ladder you can leave, who cares? But in battle mode it's more of a mental game than anything. And letting them get these cubes for free for no reason is kind of bad. But you need to be having a good start though. Dmoney changed his deck. I would like, obviously I don't love the Dino deck, but I'd still run it. Lost 9-0 to Harry with the Dino deck. I see. But yeah, you're running some ongoing stuff. We'll see how it performs. Yeah, I'm not gonna be thinking from Harry's point of view. I'm definitely gonna see what Dmoney can do, but I think a lot of times I'm just gonna be like, well, Dmoney has no option. This and he hits the leech. Like, dude, I don't know. At least you can play Destroyer for free. So you have to go like Destroyer right, and then hope the top deck saves you. If you go Sunspot, Ant-Man on the left side. Oh, did I calculate Soulstone? No. No, I didn't. You're right. So you go to 35, and he go to 37. So you would lose. Yeah, Soulstone's something I sometimes forget about. That's true. Yeah, nothing you can do then. Oh, it's so rough, dude. I mean, how are you gonna win? This is definitely a deck diff. Harry didn't snap on one though, which is interesting. He didn't get Mind Stone on one. I guess that's fair. So he is not autopiloting. Even though it feels like he is. It's basically draw Mind Stone, snap. Cosmo mid, Ant-Man. I guess you hold Ant-Man. Could have went Colossus right, is what I was thinking, but this is fine. Oh, we're playing Ant-Man already. We're just committing the Ant-Man, okay. Now you can't go Destroyer. That would be the line. Warpad, Sunspot, left, and then pass. Maybe we snap here, by the way. I think your best bet is to Daredevil snap into this matchup. And just see if they don't feel confident. Because your position is not that bad. Oh, we didn't snap though. I feel like this matchup is so hard you have to snap like a maniac. So he's gonna Spectrum you, right? Spectrum mid. Well, not Spectrum mid, but Spectrum the mid lane. And he'll get the tie in the mid. This is a little bit why I was scared of locking up the mid lane. Cause then they can do this, right? Full calculate. Such a hard matchup. Yeah, I mean, I was considering Leech left destroyer mid, and then try to win the left lane with the warpath. Yeah. Now he's cocky again, cause he's so ahead of you in terms of HP. He could just grind you down. It's so rough. This is why people are just nonstop asking me about Thanos because of this. The games are not actually that easy. It's just that the match, like, no one brought a good deck into him. Like, yeah, except for maybe Nina. I would say Nina had the best deck against this matchup, but you shouldn't bring decks against, like, one matchup unless that matchup is very popular. Does hit the leech counter, but does it really matter? Like, does it really matter is kind of my problem here. You just play Warpath right. You put Warpath right and we're snapping. You have to snap. Like, you have to. I think this is reasonable. You have to snap here. Now, does Harry actually leave for once? Does he leave for once? Does he give it to him? He doesn't, of course. Doesn't leave. Alright, fair enough. That's kind of good for, well, theoretically. Yeah, that's good for, okay, that's good for Dmoney. Okay, we can get some cubes here. Alright, I like this. Yeah, you should play Quinjet mid. I mean, Quinjet left. Alright, so we are going claw left for Dmoney. It's hilarious how much more, like, thoughts that Harry has to do. Where Dmoney's like, alright, just Quinjet, claw left. No. So we're probably gonna go Mr. Fantastic and Sunspot. You can also play Daredevil if you want to. Cosmo, Claw, Warpath, New York, and then put the other stuff on the right. And just give up Clintar. Because the one thing is you can prevent the Cosmo on the New York. So what did we do? Okay, no Cosmo on New York though, but still move the Claw, which is like very important. All right. I think we get it here. All right, well done. And Harry's also like, well done. Good stuff, Dmoney. Getting any points here is hard. I will say the locations helped you, completely. So, like, it's that hard to get some points off of this. But yeah, definitely a thinker. Look, Harry's not gonna snap, right? Yeah, I knew it. You see, you're winning the psychological edge. He doesn't feel the confidence, the instant snap confidence anymore. To be fair, he didn't draw a stone turn one, which is usually the reason for him snapping. But I just just want to say, you are getting there in the psychological warfare as well. So you gotta take that in. Throne room. Ooh, that's good for Destroyer. It's also bad for Valkyrie if they go Valkyrie, but it is good for okay, so you're thinking about that. Okay. And then he has to leave, yeah. Because you do have the Cosmo. So they can't Valkyrie it. So you win that lane, and you just have to win another lane. So it's actually a really good snap there. You have the Cosmo already as well. Alright. Let's go, Dmoney. I'm definitely rooting for you, by the way. Full bias. You have a much harder job than Harry here. Harry already draws a ton. So drawing more is just less valuable. If he plays Quinjet, then it's like he doesn't have Elysian. Kind of. It's not true, but I want to pretend. We're not playing Mr. Fantastic mid. We definitely want a Professor X Sunspot lane. That's what I would be thinking about here. So next turn you want a Professor X. Okay, cocky snap. Okay, that's interesting. I would probably be playing Ant-Man on Sunspot lane and try to fill it up. So we're not doing that. Going for a different win con. Guess you maybe don't want to play into Soulstone. Kazuha mid does prevent like anything funky coming. Yeah, exactly. Do you go Professor X on the right lane now? This is why I wanted to commit left. So let's say we moved everything, Ant-Man and Armor left, and then you go Professor X left, right? And then you go Devil's Destroyer mid, and then you pass. I think you win this one. So that's what I was thinking, right? You put all your power on the left lane. I know he has Soulstone, but you have the Sunspot to kind of negate that, and you're still putting a lot of power in with the Professor X. You went for a less obvious play. I mean, I don't think Harry's thinking about your plays. I gotta be honest, I think he's doing his own thing. That's what I would be thinking personally. You know, and it's not like he can stop you, right? It's like just like you can't really stop what he's doing, he can't really stop what you're doing. Because he doesn't have counterplay for you, and you don't really have counterplay for him. So you just have to like, even if it's obvious, you still focus on it. You have to have dominating power on one lane with the Professor X because he can just buff everything, which is like the annoying part. You can always buff the cards you're leaving. So we just need to lock it down, and you'd have a ton of power on the left lane if you went full commit there, and then Destroyer on the middle. Right, since he already played Lockjaw, he can't guarantee the that he's gonna pull something to contest the Destroyer mid. So that's what I would be thinking, and I think that would be probably your avenue to get a win there, but it's gonna be hard. Yeah, and this is the loss, right? I assume this is where it ends, but it was damn close, I will say, and you actually could have won with this deck. Turns out you could have won with this deck. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be hard for you. But well done. I will say this was a lot closer than I thought it'd be. I thought this wasn't going to be an interesting match. I thought you were going to get steamrolled. I'm going to be honest. But no, you didn't. You didn't get steamrolled. You actually put up a fight. So actually kind of cool. Much better finals than I thought I was going to be watching. So there's no shame in just playing your best list and never changing and then winning easily. There's no shame in that, I would say. All right. Thank you guys for joining me for the VOD review. Hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm probably putting this on YouTube. That's why I have to say it like that. All right. But yeah.